So unfortunately, the Redwoods Chaos game got canceled. It was going to be the fourth game of the PLL, but that didn't happen. There was a lightning problem, and then the winds were ridiculous. But we're getting off the Archers Atlas game right now. That's going pretty well. We're a quarter into that. So my prediction yesterday was Atlas over Archer, and the over was for 24.5. So that should be right and wrong so far. Right now it's 4-0. So it started off with a Schreiber goal, 1-0 Archer, some fucking top cheddar, kind of running away from the cage. It was a pretty nice shot. It was pretty nice overall. Not something that you're usually used to see Tom Schreiber doing. Usually he's a distributor, but this was a pretty fucking solid play. Let me tell you. Atlas looks pretty fucking sloppy, just like they did the other night. A little bit better, I guess, in general, but yeah, still not great overall. Same thing with the Archers too. The Archers I kind of saw coming in, not maybe looking too hot, but the Atlas, a lot of, I mean, on both sides, just a lot of bad turnovers. Like just throwing the ball and it's like fucking 45 feet over the guy's head. Romar Dennis capitalizes on a Gittleman out of the net. He runs out of the net trying to get a ground ball. Next thing you know, it's worked behind. Every single fucking defender's looking at that guy, and then he just throws it up. Romar Dennis, and he just steps down. It's in the back of the net. So we have Constable and Aments. Aments was the first overall pick, went to the Archers, and we have Constable, who was second in the college draft. So he has been fucking killing it so far. He got a fucking 2. It was 3-1. Archer's trying to. Oh, and then, so something we've kind of seen. Sometimes they'll throw Shorty down and they'll lock off Pinnell, which is kind of interesting. Uh, Getting the ball out of his hands, a lot less distribution. Not half bad. Not a bad idea, but we'll see how that works throughout the rest of the game. Archers hit fucking 3 pipes with fucking not even 9 minutes into the game, and then not even 10 minutes into the game, they hit their fourth. Um, it's rough. It's probably gonna come with that little bit of touch. I see the Archers starting to come back after this a little bit. The face-offs have been pretty fucking 50-50. Nothing too crazy so far. Trevor Baptiste has had a little bit of a better way with him, but it's not half bad. And then Courier actually ended off that last quarter with a goal. So he had a goal. Good ball movement. Obviously, it went Ament to Schreiber on the power play. So Ament, Schreiber's up top, and then he dishes it down low. And then you got like 8,000 guys coming in on Courier, and Courier just fucking throws it right up top cheddar. And now starting off with the second, we got fucking Chris Cloutier comes in. Fucking my boy. I don't know if they have him playing attack or midfielder. I think he plays attack. I know he plays attack, but I think they're using him as a midfielder, which is interesting. I know that their attack is obviously pretty fucking sick with Eric Law and Rob Pennell. But right now we got Cloutier with the goal. Let's break it down real quick. So we got a little bit of like a pick and roll going on with Pennell in the backfield. And then he just comes down, finds open space, and just fucking lets it go. Top cheddar. That's what you know, baby. That's what you know. All right, at halftime, I'll come back and we'll keep going. All right, good news, but bad news. Good news is that I might actually win the over/under. It's 8-6 right now. Won't tell you which team yet, but it's 8-6, looking pretty good. That's 14. I only need 10 more goals in the second half. Bad news is actually we'll get to that in a little bit. All right, so where did we leave off? We left off with that Cloutier goal off the pick and roll. Next thing you know, fucking Ament puts in his first goal from Will Manny, backdoor cut, fucking throws a 5-hole. Pretty good. It was not the flashiest goal you've ever seen in your life, but it was pretty fucking nice. Cause the next thing you know, he comes back to back, and this was the nicer goal. He was coming one side and then just quick, fucking change of direction, and then just broke this guy's ankles. It was Hartzell too, which was pretty nice. So that'll be good. That'll be on his Instagram. That'll be on the PLL's Instagram, the whole 9 yards. Next thing you know, we have Mazzone off of the rebound. Shot comes in. Mazzone picks it up and puts it in. And it's tied 5-5. It was actually pretty nice. He grabbed it and then with one hand just just a little flick as he was falling backwards with only one hand. It was pretty fresh. You might see that on Sports Center top 10, or you might see that fucking change of direction breaking Hartzell's ankles on the top 10. Then we have Baptiste winning 5 in a row at this point, but it's tied 5-5. So the Atlas are just not helping themselves out, especially offensively. They had 10 turnovers in the first half. I think it was 10, 9 or 10, but not the best first half by them. 6 goals isn't bad, but I guess you would have liked more at the half if you had 4 going into it. So fuck whatever. So Archer's fucking crazy ball movement, getting the ball to Will Manny, it was wild. From beyond the 2 point arc that they have, it went from fucking one dude to another guy um, across the width of the field, and then going to the length of the field, just fucking cuts it far across. It's fucking Will Manny cutting in, just pick, throw it in. I was like, holy shit. It's 4-0 run, all of a sudden it's 6-5. Then next thing you know, fucking Schreiber downhill run with a fucking rocket. You got on the Atlas side a nice in between the leg shot by Cloutier. It was one-handed, just had it, and then just in between the legs. Missed, but it was still fucking, it was noticeable, that's for sure. If that shit went in, that would have been crazy. Then a good shot of the Archers athletic trainer, I think it was Marcus Holman, was getting his ankle some more tape provided to him, which was pretty dope. Real nice shot, throwing in some figure eights in that bitch. And then next thing you know, again, this is going to sound fucking crazy, but the ball movement in that second half was something that if you want to see great ball movement, that second quarter was for you. The Atlas, great ball movement to Ryan Brown, and he just has a fucking cannon of the shot. I think that was on a power play. And he just fucking sends this ball. It was pretty fucking ridiculous how fast that shit. I was like, oh my god. Then we have the 5th pipe of the game for the Archers. 5th pipe, pretty tough. You know, even though you're going in 8-6, because next thing you know, 5th pipe, and then Ament gets his fucking hat trick in the first half in the second quarter alone. So he's already got it, and they don't look like they respect him at all. There was a good breakdown by the announcer just before, and how they were playing a little 2-man underneath, and you know you have Will Manny cutting across. Oh no, it wasn't Will Manny. It was the other attackman, but he comes in, sets a pick, and there's a big little, which means Amen had the long stick, and then he had the little stick, and there was the pick. Nobody slid to him. Nobody switched on the pick, and he's literally all by himself, and just has a one-on-one curling around the goal, and just fucking nets a 5-hole. Looks way too easy. And then Baptiste goes fucking 8 for 9 for in the face-off. So you would think it'd be the other way around. You know, everything that I've been harping on in these last couple of podcasts is the fact that it's so important to win these fucking face-offs. While right now you win 8 of 9 and you're fucking down 8-6. I guess it really doesn't matter if you don't do jack shit on the fucking offensive end of the field. It'll be pretty interesting to see how the rest of this game goes. I really hope that oh my god. I really hope that I win this over-under. And I'd rather see the fucking Archers win than the Atlas. We'll see how it goes. This is the 5th game. This is the 4th game. 5th scheduled, 4th game actually happening. So far in this fucking first half, there has been no fucking disappointments. You still have Concannon being a fucking beast. I think he has 10 or 11 saves. Gettleman himself is doing pretty well. I think he's got 6 or 7 saves. So it's looking pretty good overall. Each team has kind of had their own little run. The Archers more than the Atlas. Again, the fucking Archers just have ridiculous ball movement, and the Atlas just overall look fucking sloppy, just like they did yesterday. So I'll like to see some adjustments going into the second half. I think maybe you see Panel get the ball out of his stick a little bit quicker. Um, I mean, you might see a little bit less of Chris Cloutier. He's been actually, I mean, he's actually had couple pretty good chances. Paul Rabel had a good chance coming down lefty. He missed that though. It was tough. You know, he was pretty pissed off himself afterwards. He was pretty much all by himself and just missed the fucking net. So it'll be interesting. They don't really need to change anything on their fucking face off, that's for sure. And offensively, you know, you just have to stop biting yourself in the fucking ass with all these turnovers. The Archers, on the other hand, offensively, I wouldn't change a fucking thing. Defensively, I guess, you know, just stay on top of it. You know, in the first half, you had a couple guys shooting fucking tanks from two, and I don't even really know if their closing out has gotten better, or the fucking Atlas just aren't taking these shots anymore. So interesting to see that. Interesting decision to not take those kind of shots, especially when you're struggling to even get shots on net because you're giving the ball back so quickly because all you're doing is fucking turning it over. Who knows what will go from here? I think every game has changed drastically in the second half. This game has been pretty even, but I would like to see. I think the Archers will come out hot in the very beginning, but I think the Atlas will do a good job, especially towards the end of the third and into the fourth. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll be a close game the rest of the way. They're gonna need Jack Concannon to keep fucking keeping the ball out of the net. They'll need Panel to kind of start shifting some shit up. They gotta change something on offense. I don't know if they just have to take a wider range of shot selection, or what it is. But Archers just keep doing what you're doing, yeah. And it'll be interesting when I come back from the second half. And I'm thinking about the last couple, depending on how the game is going, the last 3-4 minutes, me just doing like a little live feed thing. No one will be watching this because this is not live, but I thought it'd be kind of cool. You fucking heard. Alright, third quarter did not go the exact way that I thought it would. I think I said that the Archers were going to start off good and then Atlas was bringing it in towards the end. So it actually started off that Drew Adams came in for fucking Gettleman, and they're splitting time, which I think is kind of fucking stupid. But whatever. So Drew Adams and Gettleman swap. And then Adams and Concannon swap really nice saves to start it off. And then we got Pennell, the Crawley. He nets it, so all of a sudden, the immediate thing that I said that was not going to happen happened. They start off with a couple goals, and then you got fucking Costabile. So he went fucking right, left, right, like as if he was posting up a guy in basketball, like a left, right, and then so he goes right, left, right, and then just absolutely fucking stings it, top left corner. So he's got 4 goals. He's got 2 1-pointers and 1 2-pointer. All of a sudden it's fucking tied 8-8. But then next thing you know, you got Joey Sankey playing invert behind the goal. He sends it over to fucking to Holman, who fucking sends some rocket cheddar up into the piece. And then again, you got fucking. Actually, this was Costabile again. This is when he runs downhill on fucking Schreiber, stings the top left corner, throws some fucking shade at them. He's like, yo, they can't even fucking guard me. They won't fucking slide at me. They don't respect me. I've been growing up playing defense. They ain't got shit on me, motherfucker. So he was talking some shit, which I'm always a fan of shit talking. Always a big fan of shit talking. And then to end it off, you got Adams. He had a big save off Paul Rabel. Paul Rabel shot a fucking cannon. And you got fucking Adams. I think the net was on the top left. So he fucking brought it down all the way to the bottom right. Saved that shit. Transition happens. And then Mazzone, they had a good review of the transition happening, the defenders getting sucked down, Mazzone coming in late. They shoot it off to him all by himself in front of the net and fucking nets it. This will be interesting. I can't fucking wait for this fourth quarter. My goal, my bet right now is still Atlas, because that's what I bet before the game started. Trevor Baptiste is still owning the fucking faceoff dot, and Hopefully, they need 6 more goals to go over the 24.5. It's 10-9, so they got 19 goals right now. You need 6 more, and they'll be over. Um, Archer's up by 1, and let's see how this fourth quarter goes. Maybe I'll be back a little bit early, and we'll break down the last things while it's going on. You know. All right. All right. So pretty depressing overall. I lost both my bets. There were 22 goals, so it should have been under. Um, we'll start off from the beginning. So the beginning of the fourth quarter, Paul Rabel misses the net again. He had a fucking horrible game. He's had a couple back-to-back pretty bad games, especially coming from what should be the quote-unquote LeBron James of the sport. Courier behind the back, fucking crazy play, extremely great goal. That'll be on his highlight reel, no doubt. And then Pennell running down this one guy. You know, you got less than a minute left, so you're down by 2. Pennell backs down and gets the goal off of that. So all of a sudden, it's fucking 11-10. You got 1 minute left, but Baptiste is out for the final face-off because he fucked up. Had a violation on the face-off before that. Now you got fucking one of the Thompson guys coming in. He didn't even try to take the face-off. He just tried to get the ground ball. They lose that. Goes the Archer's way. And then there was a fucking timeout that was called while the ball was on the ground, and the refs totally blew this game for the Atlas. Just a bad overall fucking look. I've been saying it for a lot of this weekend. The refs look fucking incompetent right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the refs. I don't know what their problem is. I don't know if they're getting paid. I don't know what the fuck it is. But it looks like they're not even fucking watching the game. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You called a fucking timeout while the ball was on the ground with fucking like 17 seconds left in the game. It's almost like embarrassing because it's starting to affect like the actual gameplay. So whoever is in charge of the refs and shit, gotta fucking pick that shit up. Gotta get that together. I don't know what the fuck you gotta do for that. But at the end of this, Archers get their first win. Atlas get their first loss. 11-10 Archers. Tomorrow we have Water Dogs versus the Archers. The Archers will play back-to-back games. And I think that might be the only game. So quick, we'll go over what I think is going to happen for that. Let's check it out. So we got the DraftKings PLL betting. I gotta reopen this shit. So for tomorrow, let's look at some. Let's look at some bets. This shit is so fucking strange to me. Here we go. No. Oh, come on, lacrosse. There we go. Alright. So, tomorrow, I guess that might mean today. Tomorrow. It says Chrome Redwoods tomorrow. That's the only game. No, there's another fucking game on too. Alright, whatever. So we'll go Chrome Redwoods. Alright, so obviously I'm going Redwoods. They're minus 1.5 or plus 110. I don't know what that means. I'm going under 25.5. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know why the other fucking game isn't popping up. But that don't really matter. Obviously, we're going to go over that again tomorrow. I got 2 job interviews tomorrow. Wish me fucking luck. And let's get this fucking money. Gang. Thank you for listening. If you listened for this long. Maybe I'll get a guest on. We'll do a full fucking game of watching this shit. Maybe we'll get like, I don't know. Maybe we'll get like Gio or Connor. Someone that kind of knows but doesn't really know what the fuck's going on. So I can explain not only them, but people listening along as well. We'll see how it goes. All right, gang, gang.